What's up, all my Ewok trolls, droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as thatstarwarsgirl, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about because new photos leaked of the actors in full costume on set, so we're going to take a look at them right now. Now, I originally first saw these over on Facebook, and for those wondering, yes, I do have a dedicated Facebook page for this channel, and I always share links whenever I'm doing videos or going live. So if you ever miss them, either from YouTube not sending you notifications, I do post all of my links to videos and live streams both on my Twitter and on my Facebook. And this is my only Facebook, so there are people out there impersonating me. That's not me. This is my real page. All the other ones are fake, just FYI. So let's take a look at all these photos. Now, obviously, this is Prince Adam. I can already see people go like either trolling or, commenting on the sword. Now, obviously, he is in the middle of doing something. I think he's like doing the swinging sword thing. But as far as Prince Adam goes, I think this is, actually decent. It's like they're actually trying to make it look accurate. Now, I know that a lot of people are He-Man fans. For those that, are just jumping into this as your first introduction to the universe, maybe you didn't grow up watching the cartoon, this was Prince Adam's look. For those that don't know, Prince Adam is the alter ego, or He-Man is the alter ego of Prince Adam, and he is known for his purple tights, purple boots, purple undies or underoos things, his pink shirt, and then his white undershirt, and of course that lop of blonde hair. So I gotta say, this looks pretty decent with staying on the realism side and not being too whimsical. Like I kind of dig it. I don't know about like the Apple Watch, but I like that they're actually trying to make these characters at least mildly resemble the cartoon. I sincerely appreciate that. But so let's go through all of these. So here we have Prince Adam and Teela. Now, from my understanding of the leaks of what the story is supposed to be, is that Prince Adam is on Earth. He doesn't remember who he is, that he's He-Man or that he's Prince Adam. And Teela has come to Earth to find him, to bring him back to Eternia, so that way he can take up the mantle as He-Man once more. Now, I don't know if that's actually true or not. That is just from what I've heard on the leaks on the internet. It could be completely BS, but based on what we're seeing, that's kind of what it looks like it is. So I'm just going to roll with it for right now. If you guys have any updated information on it, please let me know down in the comment section. As of right now, I'm not completely sold on Teela's look, and that's because I'm 100% more of a fan of the originals. Now, I know some fat feminist is probably going to be like, Ray! How dare she? Where is her organs? Why are her legs showing? Ray! But I don't care. I think she looks great. I love the updo with her hair. I like that her legs are showing. If He-Man's allowed to go run around in his little boxer brief underoos thing and, just have the chest piece and his sword, why the heck can't she wear her little bodysuit like this? I think this looks great. I think she looks powerful. Like when a woman is going into battle with, that much skin showing, you better know she's freaking badass. And that, if anything, that's more intimidating because a person in a full suit of armor going into a battle versus some chick that she is so confident no one is going to touch her, that she's going to go into battle like this, that chick must be bad freaking ass. But unfortunately, we have angry cat ladies that'll cry about it, and then male feminists that, just give in to crying cat ladies about this kind of stuff. So instead, we get Teela in full pants. Now, maybe she will change into her actual look when they get back to Eternia, but I want her hair up, and I want her back in as close to possible the original outfit because it works just fine, and it's going to be great. This is what it should look like, not this. But I'll stop because I don't want to see Kevin Smith crying about this again.
There's some chick named That Star Wars Girl or something like that. And she wrote this fucking screen. She was like, you're always doing this. And she ended with, be a man. And I was like, what the fuck? I've been struggling my whole life not to be a man.
Yeah, so we'll see if my reaction to all this makes Kevin cry again. But anyways, let's get back to going through it. So I believe this is photo 1. Photo 2, look at them running. Something's happening. He's got the sword. They're looking up at the sky. Now, again, this is all on set photos. So like, who knows if like this is candid or them actually doing something. I'm assuming in this photo they're actually doing something. But then we got them running. So there's going to be a lot of running. And can we just like appreciate how well Tom Cruise has gotten at running? Like there's this like whole like montage you guys can see of just like Tom Cruise running and like just like how professional he is, or like I guess he's like mastered the art of acting while running, whereas like the derpiness is on full force here. We got him swinging the sword again, like the derp. This looks like this is just like a candid, like they're not acting. At least in my opinion, that's what it looks like. We got some Teela. You get to see like the backside of her costume. We got Adam and his stunt double. I like how they have like little dots on this dude's face so they know like where to CGI it. Again, him and his stunt double. A stunt. Oh no. A Honda is going to crash into Prince Adam. Whatever will he do? He's swinging his sword. Just looking all He-Man-ish. And I think that's it. Yes, we went through all of the photos. So apparently this is the kid that's playing He-Man. Now, he's pretty probably got 5 million followers. I was looking at, his credentials. I just Googled him. I'm like, who is he? And just scrolling through all of his movies, I haven't seen him in anything. I haven't watched a single one of these movies or heard of any of these movies. Oh my gosh, I heard that they did a remake of The Craft. I'm so glad that completely went over my radar and did not watch it, because just by this poster it looks terrible. Oh my god, he was in something called Bottoms. Oh gosh. And then he was in that terrible Amazon remake of Cinderella. Now I saw the trailers for that and I'm like, I never want to gaze upon this ever again. My eyes were like bleeding just from watching that trailer. And from the reviews, I heard it was terrible, so I'm glad that I didn't watch it as a huge Cinderella fan myself. But as far as everyone else in this movie, I have never heard of him. I have never heard of the actress playing Teela, Camila Mendes. Obviously, I think me and the rest of the world know who Jared Leto is. Alison Brie, off the top of my head, I don't know who she is, but obviously I know who Idris Elba is, and Marina, I don't know how to say her last name, but I know her from Stargate SG-1. I know a lot of people liked her from Firefly, and then the younger generation probably knows her from Deadpool. But Camilla, haven't seen any of this. I never watched Riverdale, Upgrade. I've never watched any of these movies or TV shows that she's been in. This is the first time I think I've ever even heard of her. Same thing with this Alison Brie. Looking right here, I haven't seen any of these movies. I've seen Mad Men. I don't remember her in Mad Men. And then the rest, okay, I guess she was in the Lego movie. I've definitely seen that. But the rest of these, it's like, I've seen some of the Hannah Montana. What? Okay, so this lady's got lots of experience and all over the board, but just to her, I don't remember her. I have seen The Disaster Artist, So if you guys have seen or watched any of the shows that Camilla or Alison Brie have been in, let me know in the comments if there's like anything like in particular that stands out to you as far as like their acting ability, so I can go check it out and watch it. But as of right now, I don't know who they are, so I have no opinion on them, aside from the fact that I think for Camilla, I think that she looked pretty good, but I think that, they need to make some edits to her costume to make it a little bit more accurate, but that's just my opinion. And I absolutely adore Idris Elba. I think he's absolutely phenomenal, but I don't think he's right for Man-at-Arms. That's, kind of, that's kind of disappointing, but I get it. They got to do like the DEI stuff. And then just like looking at the rest of this cast, it's actually pretty amusing, but we shall see. Jared Leto as Skeletor, even like really, I don't understand. Like, dude, just go back to making music with your brother. Like, I get that he's got like this weird cult following of women. And if you guys don't believe me, like literally just Google it. It's a real thing. There's a bunch of women that like follow Jared Leto around like he's Jesus. It's pretty bizarre. But I honestly just like cannot see him as Skeletor. Like in my personal opinion, I think like the perfect casting right now would have been Bill Skarsgård. He's kind of taken over like the horror genre and he's like just recreating all of these like amazing classic horror monsters. Or, I mean, if they want someone older, because Jared Leto is obviously older, go with Alexander Skarsgård. He is awesome. And yes, Skeletor was yoked, guys. I know he's got like the whole like skeleton mask, but his body was still yoked. And Alexander, I mean, I think he's about the same age as Jared Leto. And I think he would be a great Skeletor, in my personal opinion. Like, see, guys, Skeletor's yoked. The original Skeletor, like, he's yoked, just like He-Man. Like, all the dudes in the original He-Man cartoon were yoked. So I honestly think Alexander Skarsgård would be a much better casting for Skeletor, but we're stuck with Jared Leto. But also, where's Orko? Are they just, like, not going to mention him at all? Like, is he even going to be in this movie? I wonder. But to be completely honest with you guys, it could be a lot worse. So I am like morbidly optimistic about this film. And I wasn't when I first heard it being announced. So fingers crossed that it's actually good, because I'm a big He-Man fan and I would love to have like an actual fun live action masters of the freaking universe. And hopefully they actually go to Eternia. So it's not like that other He-Man movie that like literally had amazing casting and it was what it was. But we're not going to talk about that one, right? We're going to let this all have as much good juju around it as possible. Right now, the fact that my biggest gripe so far is, just some costume tweaks and a casting, like a couple miscasts. I think that that's off to a pretty good start. So I'm optimistic. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments, like, if you guys are optimistic. Because I definitely am. And after everything Hollywood has put us all through, I'm wondering if I'm the only one. But if you guys made it all the way through this video, thank you so much for watching all the way to the very end. Please smash the like button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, if you guys would like to support me further, I actually have an Indiegogo that's live now. For those that were wondering what all of these eyes were doing up on the wall, well, 4 years ago, I decided I want to better my skill and practice. So I had over 200 volunteers from people in the audience like you that were just watching my content and wanted to help me master my skill. And now I am turning those 200 eyes into the eye project book. My goal is to make an actual hardcover book, which is just like a compilation of all of the eyes that I painted. This is a one-of-a-kind item. I guarantee that nobody here watching this video has a little book of eyes in their house. So this is something that you don't have and possibly need. That's my attempt at being a salesperson. I don't know if I'm very good at it, but you guys can let me know by going and backing my book. I was able to get this book funded, but we are going for another 30 days. So you guys have 28 days left as of me filming this video right now. The link for this is in the description of this video. You guys can go check it out. I will also pin it in the comment section if you guys are interested. But yeah, guys, it was 4 years of my life and love and labor that went into this. So if you guys are interested in supporting it in any way, shape, or form, I would sincerely appreciate it. Thank you. But that's all I have for today. So thank you again so much for watching all the way to the very end. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you, because we are really, 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 really going to need it. Bye, everyone.